All right, our next winter-themed story is going to be The Hat, also by Jan Brett from this same book that I had mentioned earlier I had given to and then gotten back from my grandma. Winter was on the way. Lisa took her woolen clothes out of the chest and carried them outside. She was hanging them up in the fresh air when a strong wind blew one of her stockings off the line. Do you see her sock being blown away? Curious Hedgie found it and poked his nose in. When he pulled it out, the stocking was stuck on his prickles. How embarrassing, Hedgie thought. Remember, there was a hedgehog in our last story, the mitten, too. The mother hen came by with her chicks. Cackle, cackle, she clucked and laughed. What's that on your head, Hedgie? Why, it's my new hat, he told her. Isn't it beautiful? The mother hen cocked her head as if she had an idea, and off she ran. Hedgie saw the noisy gander looking down at him. Honk, honk, ho, 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 the gander laughed. Look at that, the hedgehog has flipped his gizzard. Laugh today, gander, but tomorrow when it rains, my hat will keep me dry. The gander thought for a moment, and off he ran. The barn cat was watching from a tree as Hedgie tugged at the stocking. Meow, he called down. What a silly-looking hedgehog you are with that thing on your head. But my ears will be warm in a snowstorm. Purred the cat, and off he ran. So the cat's in the tree, right there, and Hedgie is at the bottom. The farm dog and her puppies found Hedgie in a batch of brambles. Hedgie, is that a hat that you're wearing? How funny you look, she barked, and her puppies yelped and giggled. But I'll be cozy and dry when it snows, said Hedgie. The farm dog's ears perked up, and off she ran. Oink, oink, the pig squeaked. What are you up to, Hedgie? The mama pig asked. Making sure my hat doesn't fall off when an icy wind blows up. I see, said the mama pig, and off she ran. Hedgehog, what is that ridiculous thing on your head? The pony snorted at Hedgie. That was the last straw. It is my hat, of course. Don't you know that everyone should wear a hat in the winter when it's cold and snowy? Hedgie shouted. The pony looked startled. Hedgie was usually so friendly. So off he ran. Hedgie just wanted to be alone. He was tired of everyone laughing at him. And with this thing on his head, he wouldn't even fit inside of his den. He didn't see Lisa running after him. The other stocking was in her hand. Come back, you silly hedgehog, she said. Oh no, Hedgie thought. Even the girl is laughing at me. Lisa caught up and pulled off her stocking from Hedgie's head. You ridiculous little hedgehog, she laughed. Don't you know that animals don't wear clothes? Look up here. Here's her clothesline, and I don't see any more clothes hanging on her clothesline. I wonder what happened to all of her clothes. Hedgie headed for his den, and Lisa started back towards the clothesline. And that's when she saw all of her missing woolens. The animals had taken them, and now each one was thinking, now I am wearing a magnificent hat. So all of the animals took all of her clothes, and they're all thinking, don't I look great in my hat? I think they look a little silly. Lisa was still chasing them when Hedgie reached his den. How ridiculous they look. Don't they know that animals should never wear clothes, said Hedgie. So, that was another story by Jan Brett and some pretty neat illustrations there. I hope you enjoyed that one, guys.